Tripping with my two favorite allies. Fully loaded, we got snacks and supplies. It's time to leave this town, it's time to steal away. Let's go get lost anywhere in the USA. Let's go get lost, let's go get lost. Blue, you sit so pretty west of the one. Sparkle like with yellow icing, just a mirror for the sun. Just a mirror for the sun.
Can you tell me something? Why are you excited about Manitou? Are you afraid of the micro bears?
No.
Why not?
Because
What is it?
it's fire. Sun, really, really sharp light.
Just a mirror for the sun. Just a mirror for the sun. These smiling eyes are just a mirror for. Take some time to linger on. We three honky-dories got our snake finger on. Now let us drink the stars, it's time to steal away. Let's go get lost right here in the USA. Let's go get lost, let's go get lost. Blue, you sit so pretty west of the one. Sparkle light with yellow icing, just a mirror for the sun. Just a mirror for the sun. Just a mirror for the sun. These smiling eyes are just a mirror for. These smiling eyes are just a mirror for. Your smiling eyes are just a mirror for.
When we planned the North Manitou trip, we planned only as much hiking as it would require to get to the west side of the island. Kyle and Chuck and I had such fond memories of it from our trip in 2001. None of us remembered the hike being difficult. We remembered the trail wide and level and easy, almost boring. When we were there last, we hiked it fast. We were eager to make camp and enjoy a long stretch of very sandy, very beautiful, very private beach. Early in the trip, we went right when we should have gone left, and we ended up in some real trouble.
Dude, how fast can that jet boil make coffee?
Fast, dude.
Oh.
It boils water in less than 60 seconds.
By evening, I would be in so much pain that I could not sleep and I could not walk. In the morning, I still couldn't walk. We sat around eating breakfast, trying to think of how to get off the island. We all really wanted the ride to be over. It wasn't fun anymore. Our cell phones had no service, or we may have made an emergency call. I knew we could not walk the rugged nearly 6 miles back to the dock. It was a dreary morning. The weather matched our mood. The island was shrouded in fog and it was cold. We packed our things away and came up with a plan. Someone said, let's build a raft and float Dad around the north end.
So, Dad has hurt his ankle and his foot and can't walk out of here. So, we went and found a bunch of wood. We're going to build a raft. The plan is to take Dad and put him on the raft and hike 8 miles around the north end of North Manitou Island. End up back at the docks. Hopefully camp at village campgrounds tonight. So, all of a sudden, a cool little time out in the wilderness has turned into a bit of a dual survivor episode. So thanks to Cody and Dave, we know what we're doing.
For the next hour, the guys gathered logs, driftwood, and used paracord in our sleeping pads to fashion a very sorry-looking raft.
We're having too much fun building this thing.
I put logs on it. You can sit on the stage.
As we reached the northwest part of the island, the bottom changed from sand to rocks the size of bowling balls and made wading impossible. We dismantled the raft and tried to build a sled to drag the pack so a couple of the guys could help me out without carrying packs, but that didn't work.
Hey guys, if you ever think you want to take a cool vacation to Manitou Island, don't ever do it. I'm just kidding. But take the shorter route and go to Grand Haven for sure. Uh-oh. Not good. It's also getting darker and a lot colder. The fog has moved back in pretty tough. I'm gonna walk that way, I guess.
The fog at that point thickened and the wind picked up. The temperature dropped, and we wondered if we were going to get soaked with cold rain. This was the low point on our collective morale.
So Dad's up and not really walking, but just kind of crutching off of Dan and Kyle, because they're the bigger, taller ones. And we're dragging a pack. There are flies everywhere and biting us. Even drew blood earlier. Needless to say, this has not been fun. One of those things you look back on with fond memories, I guess. This is absolutely retarded. Absolutely retarded. Say hello.
Hi.
That's so
Anyways.
sandy, I thought it was camoed. Moving along. What is? We're screwed. We're screwed.
We walked into early nightfall and then made camp just as the storm blew in. The clouds blew away in the night and the wind dried our gear. The morning was as beautiful as any I've ever experienced in my life. My pain had slackened and I rose and started slowly down the beach. The others would break camp and follow later. The bright sun was coming up the sky, the wind was blowing fresh at my back, the lake was showing off stunning whitecaps. Around the next couple points, the dock came into view, and it was a welcome sight. I prayed, thanking God for his help. Within a couple hours, we were all gathered on the soft grass near the dock. Kyle brewed us all some pour-over coffee that Chuck had picked up from Starbucks, and the smiles came back to our faces. Warmed by the sun, with coffee in hand, looking out on the Manitou Passage and a little cluster of the people I love most in this world, my heart fell into thankful relief.
We made it back. Dad's alive. We're alive. We're never coming back here again. We're just waiting for the boat.
Cold back street, the flicker of a light
brother man. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for helping me out, if you know what I mean. I'm sure we'll remember this fondly. Later, they told me that as I was rounding Grand Traverse Bay, they had stopped for lunch. Kyle Kenneth was eating his macaroni and cheese. He stopped mid-bite and said, "I miss Grandpa." A lot went wrong, but I must have done something right.